All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. I believe you guys are having an amazing new week. All right. Welcome. How are we all doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How is it going over there? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching this live from. All right. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. Welcome once again. All right. So I believe that we have few numbers on the stream right now. So we're just going to give other people some couple of minutes to put some things together from their end and then join us. All right. So in 4 minutes time, we're going to kickstart our stream for tonight. All right. So sit back, everybody, and then relax. All right. Relax, sit back, and then we're going to have something juicy for today. All right. So let's just give other people some 2 more minutes. All right. 2 more minutes, and then we're going to head right into the chat. All right. So 2 more minutes. Once it's 5 minutes past 12 p.m. All right. We're going to kickstart tonight's stream. Okay. I know, guys. I know it's about 6 minutes. All right. I know, but I'm just giving other people some couple of time to join us. All right. I know it's about 6 minutes. Okay, but I'm just giving other people some couple of time to join us. All right. So please relax. All right. We'll get right into it. All right. Just relax, 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 relax. So few more minutes. We're just gonna give them few more minutes, guys. Just few more minutes. Promise. Promise. Just few more minutes. Are you guys pumped? Are you guys pumped for tonight's session? Are you guys pumped? All right. So if you're present, can you just leave an emoji? Let me know that you are here. All right. Just leave an emoji for me to know that you are here with me. All right. Just drop me an emoji. All right. Let me know that I'm not here alone. All right, guys. So it's 10 minutes already. All right, it's 10 minutes already, and I feel like this is the best time we can start up. All right, I feel like this is the best time we can start. So, welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching me from. All right, I'm Temitope Emmanuel from Nigeria. All right, so I welcome you to our market review session for today. All right, and then this is cordially hosted by Padomzfx Academy. All right, and we have been doing this for some couple of weeks now, and we have been getting amazing results. All right, so I promise you this week is not going to be any less. All right, so we promise that this week, all right, we're going to also provide you top-notch analysis that you can work with. All right, so welcome again. Sit back and relax. We're just going to dive into the market together. Okay, and what we do here is that we get to analyze the market, look out for possible entries, and then we can capitalize on it together. Okay, so and then I can also take your request. So peradventure you have any currency pair you will love me to analyze. All right, you just want to hear my own perspective of what I'm seeing. Okay, you can let me know, okay, by typing on the chat box and requesting for any currency pair you would love me to analyze. Might be crypto also. Okay, you can never tell unless you ask. So whatever one you want me to look into, just just type it out in the chat box and I am going to do justice to that. All right, so welcome again. All right, and then this is another live analysis, live trading session with myself. All right, the Emmanuel. All right, so the first commodity we're going to be looking into, all right, it's the DXY. All right, what you can see on my screen is our GJ trade that we analyzed last week, and as you can see, it played out perfectly well. All right, I was able to talk more on this with the guys on Telegram, and I was able to explain everything behind this trade. All right, so now starting from this for this week, or rather, we'll be looking into the DXY. All right, though I have it already marked out, but I'm going to explain everything behind this setup. All right, so I started this from the weekly time frame. All right, and now based on the weekly time frame, what you can see, all right, is that we broke structure here to the upside. All right, I have that as a break of structure to the upside, and then after that, you can see that this was the previous low around here. Let me take this out a little. The low that gave rise to this break of structure. All right, and as you can see, price broke below that low. All right, price also took out the the previous low also, and then what a break of structure to the downside. So got the change of character and then a break of structure to the downside. Now, while all of this move was happening, we have a fair value gap that is yet to be filled. All right, this is why I have this an FVG that is yet to be filled. All right, let me kill this. Beautiful. So we have this FVG here that is yet to be filled. Okay, and above that we have an order block. All right, we have another block there. Now, if you take a closer look, you will see that price is reacting from something here. All right, and if I come down to the daily time frame, you will clearly see what we have there. All right, so price is reacting off a breaker block. Okay, so we got the first reaction here. All right, and then we are now seeing price reacting off that breaker block. Okay, now coming down, all right, the move that now led us back into the breaker block, you can see this was the high that was taken out before we tap into the breaker block. This was also taken out too before got into that zone here. Now, what can you see? Remember, we have an FVG that's yet to be filled, and above we also have an order block. All right, so my expectation for DXY, all right, it's quite simple. All right, I'm expecting an inducement which we have seen happen already, which is that inducement, okay, which has happened, and then I was able to get the straight line, and then this OB, I have this OB mapped out too. So it means that I'm expecting DXY to give me a buy from inside this zone here. All right, so I am expecting a buy on DXY. So I want DXY to come in. All right, tap into this point, and then this can then play out the push back up. All right, from here we're going to look for a push that will take us back up, at least to fill up that FVG that we have from the daily, the weekly, time frame, all right, from the weekly time frame. So this is our buyers on DXY. All right, a buy from this zone. All right, so that's our expectation on DXY. We are looking out for a buy, all right, from that zone that we have marked out there. All right, so that is my expectation on DXY. And with this, we can be able to come up with analysis for related pairs to the DXY. All right, so all things being equal, we have this trend line as a support. We should get supported. We have the breakout structure there. We have the structural liquidity taken out. Then we are looking for a buy back up on DXY. So with this well understood, we're going to look into EU. Getting into EU, and let me start from a much higher time frame. All right, our projection from the last week was a buy to this point, and then we can get a sell off. Okay, but we got a buy, but halfway, and then it sold off massively. So our first lookout for that buy played out, all right, but we're unable to get the clear sell to enter on EU. Now this is EU. All right, let me wipe all of this out and let's have a clean chart that we can work with. So overall, we can say EU is trading inside this, like this. So this was the most recent swing high, the most recent swing low that price is yet to tap. But as you can see, this our swing low has been taken out. All right, price has swept below that low. All right, so what are we expecting on EU? All right, this is the weekly time frame, and based on what I can see, I can also see that we have an FVG here. All right, we have an FVG here. Okay, and below that we also have this other block. Okay, we also have another block there. All right, and this high, this high here, the pretty low price has broken above that. All right, so let me clear this off. So price have broken above that high. All right, and this one and this one and that, like that. So now it tells us that this order is still valid because it is yet to be mitigated. Now, even though minutely we have something here, all right, on the smaller picture, all right, let me do the daily time frame. Where are you? So around here, beautiful. So around here also we have something very small. All right, and probably price is, I think this is where price is reacting from right now. So let me look into that and see. Exactly. So this is where price is reacting from right now. Okay, but with the look of things, all right, I'm still expecting to see a further drop on EU. All right, and based on the weekly, what I can see on the weekly time frame, we have this FVG that is attractive to price, that is yellow. Okay, so let me use another one to mark it out so that we can see it very, very clearly. So I have this inefficiency here that I still expect price to come down and fill up. All right, maybe we might not get to the other block, but at least we should fill up that FVG. Obviously, we're going to get the reaction of this price point where we are getting some sort of reactions. Okay, so I'm still expecting price to give us a push to the upside, and then we can start looking for our sales. So let me look at where we might see a sell on this. All right, so this is the 4 hours time frame, and this is the most recent breakout structure we have had on DXY, sorry, on EU rather. And then I think we have this as a trend line here. Okay, I can also see that price swept this high here. All right, let me use this as, it was breakout structure. This was, let me use this as the sweep. Price swept this high here. All right, so this high to hold as a strong high. All right, and then what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to, come back. All right, and then we can now use this FVG here for our sell. All right, so we're expecting a sell. Let me go to maybe 2 hours and hopefully that is clearer. So I'm expecting that we have swept this initial high, price swept above it. All right, price might want to come up and fill up this gap that we have here. Okay, so let's see if the 3 hours. All right, so we have something like this here to be filled up. Okay, so I expect this to be the strong high, the FVG. Okay, price was going to sweep, also take out this high that we are having here. All right, I'm coming to this for us to start looking for our sell. All right, we also have a trend line serving as a support. So I will be looking for a sell around this region, and then a little above this high will be my SL, and then we can get the low here. Or like I always tell us, 1:3, you can decide to close out. All right, so you sweep above this block here because this has already played its part. All right, but we have this FVG that is here to deliver. So, and then maybe around here we can leave our SL around this point, and then we should be looking for a sell on EU from this region here. All right, I believe we can all see that, and I'm pretty sure that that is quite clear for everybody. All right, so this is our buyers on EU, a buy into this point, and then we can get the sell back down. All right, a buy into this point, and then we can get the sell all the way down. In as much as things remains the same, where our price does not change character at all. All right, but if we keep with the clear structure, we can see we should be expecting a sell on EU. All right, from this FVG that we have marked out. All right, so next on the line, we're going to look at GU. All right, and as you can see rightly, GU played out as planned. All right, this was our analysis from last week, and we were expecting a sell into this point before we start looking for a buy on GU. All right, so I'm going to clear up the chart. Okay, as you can see, GU played out nicely. All right, let me take out the chart and then clear the tools, and then we can start afresh. All right, so this is GBP USD from the daily time frame. All right, maybe I should just start from the weekly so that we can have a broad out on what is happening in the market. All right, now weekly, all right, what you can see, bearish GU. All right, we have broken to the downside. If we use our fee, I want to be able to mark out. I'm pretty sure I've gotten to the 50% level. All right, that reaction is coming from the 78.6% level. All right, but now zooming in, what you can see is that GU has been giving us some sort of bullish move. All right, we took out this high. We took out this high here. All right, we have also taken out this one. So let me mark it like this. So, all right, let's do it again. So, like I said, the reaction we're getting is from this other block here, all right, that we were able to mark out from the weekly time frame. Let me change to the default. All right, so on EU, I started my analysis from the higher time frame to where I'm picking my entries from 3 hours. All right, where I'm picking my entries, this FVD from the hours. All right, that's where I'm picking my entry from on EU. All right, so Miss Chinegbo. All right, sorry, I didn't pronounce it. Okay, Miss Jocelyn. I think that's better. So I'm picking it from the 3 hours. All right, this entry that you are seeing here is coming from the 3 hours time frame. But I started the analysis way from weekly. All right, down to the 3 hours, and then we got an entry on EU. Now back to GU, like we're saying. All right, so back to weekly time frame on GU. All right, we are already reacting off the 76 or 78 78.6 here. All right, that point. Okay, but let me be sure that price has tapped. Not yet. Price is yet to tap into that order block, all right, from the weekly, but from the daily, not yet too, but we have something small that price is reacting off from that point. So now looking at the daily time frame like we're talking about, you can see that we have taken out this high, and then what you will notice is that the the lower lows are now being taken out. So this initially was the higher low, but now the higher low has been taken out. So the higher lows have been taken out. All right, and this one price has also cleared this higher low. All right, so it means that price is looking for a more comfortable region to start the buy from. All right, to buy back from. All right, price is looking for a more comfortable to buy from. And as you can see, we have this move like this. So this one leg move ended here, down here, and then pushed all the way up here, and then it's retracing back down. What does it tell us? All right, price is coming back to the origin to gain more momentum to push back up. I do not expect price to take out this because, as you can see, there is no fair value gap here. That, like, I do not expect price to take out this low. All right, because there is no fair value gap to fill around this region. All right, so it means that this now serves as my strong low. Okay, and then this is the other block that pricing to from the weekly. So let's come to the daily, see if we can work something out. All right, so on the daily time frame, all right, price has picked this. All right, price has tapped into this. Okay, we have this as our OB. All right, and a little above, as you can see, we also have the fair value gap there, even though we also have this as structure too. All right, and then price, I think price is reacting off this first. All right, so the reaction we are getting is coming for block here. So we sweat below that. All right, and then it's coming from here. Reaction we are getting is more like um well, this in itself, it's something that we can talk about later. But we're getting this reaction that we got here, and then price reacting off the CISD. So we're going to look deeper and see how far price will go. All right, so we're already getting a reaction, but with what I can see, the retracement should, the pullback should still continue. The retracement, all right, should still continue. All right, at least. Okay, let the gap be filled. All right, so we still have all of these gaps yet to be filled, as you can see that. All right, so now we might be expecting a sell on GU before we can get the buy. All right, so based on structure coming down to the 4 hours, this was the last major sell we got. Okay, structure to the downside. All right, and then this was the sweep. All right, so I expect that price should keep this as a strong one. Okay, but let me be pretty sure about that. All right, so yeah, as a strong one. Okay, so my expectation, all right, here we already have another block here. All right, so you can see that with book structure we have another block here. All right, and then this point here is also something of interest. Okay, so even though I still have one here too to watch out, all right, but don't forget our major lookout is the buy. All right, but before we will buy, I expect that price should, before we can get that buy back up, or that major one, all right, we should see some reaction off of where we are right now. So this should be able to push price either back into this zone, all right, or this one, and then we can get our sell. All right, so somewhere around here, or here is where we'll be looking for a sell on GU. All right, but I'm looking at this point here. All right, for things that we have swept liquidity here. All right, so this should be my strong high. All right, and then we have broken structure to the downside. So I expect that price should want to use this. All right, this block here, this breakout block um as where we're going to sell from. All right, so that is where I'm expecting us to get our sell on GU. So I'm still expecting two things on GU. It's either we are going to buy and then sell, or just going to sell from where it is. All right, back into that FVG point. All right, so come and fill up the FVG. Okay, so if price buys, or I'll be looking for a sell from here. All right, or maybe this point here. So which means that on GU, before you take any sell, look for a confirmation entry. All right, so what we have now on GU will just be our POIs, our point of interest, not our point of entry. All right, remember I taught us that. So for this, our point of interest, we just want to wait until price gets there. So when price gets there, you now want to go to a lower time frame. So now look for your entries from there. You get it now. So we have this POI here. This should be where we can get the sell. If price comes here, we should see some reactions to the downside. All right, so once price comes here, you now want to look for your point of entry. So please do not enter. All right, so no all right, we're not entering outrightly on GU if you just see price. So we are not setting a pending order right now on GU. We just want to wait and see what price will do when it comes here. All right, so something like this. So but I do not expect this to fail yet, or I expect this to hold because we swept this. All right, but why I'm having an issue is because of this. But at the same time, we should still see something play out on GU. So let's relax on GU. All right, make sure you see your point of entry before you enter. All right, this is, we're interested in entering GU if eventually it buys into this point. All right, but remember I also said we can still see sell all the way down into that FVG. So that is that on GU. So moving on, guys. So moving on to AU, this is Australian United States dollar. All right, starting for weekly, I think some of the joins we have are still valid on AU. All right, so we have this trend line as a support on AU. Okay, we also have a breaker block here that we are expecting price to come into for us to get our buy on AU. So I'm just going to talk about this one a little again. So the last break structure to the downside on the daily time frame, I believe it should be clearer, which was from here. This was the last break of structure to the downside on AU. So we are reacting off of this very big order block, but looking to the left, you can see that we have this breaker block here that price did not feel or is yet to mitigate. So that is my POI. All right, that's my point of interest. So right now, this reaction we're getting from the big order block. So I'm still expecting that price should come a little lower, but where we down, all right, that's where we are trying to, that's what we're trying to look out for. So this break of structure, all right, this was the initial this has been our break of structure to the upside, but price broke above and then took it out. So we got that sweep from that point there, and then we also have this breaker block here too. So if peradventure we should see a sell on AU, it should be from this breaker block, from the breaker block, sorry. So it should be coming from this breaker block. So peradventure price give us a buy. All right, maybe a buy from this zone here. All right, so So possibly something like this from inside there. We see a reaction sorry, that can push price all the way up here. All right. But remember, since we are already getting a reaction from this point, so first of all, be interesting. All right, taking this buy first should be interesting. All right, but you need to be very careful. All right, based on what's happening in the market in general, because what can we see? We broke above this, we also broke above this. Maybe not a clear break, but the sweep above that. All right, so also you might be interested in this. So once price comes to this point, this is state of hours. Once price gets here, this is our point of interest for a buy into this point. All right, once price gets here, you might want to look for your entry on a lower time frame. So we have not gotten a clear entry on AU and on GU yet. So, but once price comes down here, you might start looking for a possible entry. So, price should use this as an inducement, okay, and then we can now sell into the zone and then start looking for a buy back up. This swept this, so we should see some sort of reaction from there. All right, we should see some sort of reactions from the zone that we have marked out. So let's bring it down a little, something like this. So please, you want to watch this pair. All right, we might see some sort of buy. All right, maybe something like this. All right, so you might not even buy it up to that. All right, just here should do something like this. All right, so it's possible we might see something like this, but remember, this is our point of interest, not yet our point of entry. So you want to look for your buy confirmation on this. All right, why we're being careful is because of the dollar. All right, we don't want to just outrightly take a buy or a sell. We want to see multiple confirmations for us to have that strong bias on this pair. All right, so but this is what I'm seeing. Okay, possibly we'll get a buy from here. We might get here, but once you hit your 1:3, all right, you might want to close out of this trade. All right, I believe this is clear enough for everybody. So we have traded the majors. All right, lastly, for the majors, we are going to look into gold. Now, if you have any currency pair you might want me to look into, please do not hesitate to send them in the chat box. If you have any currency pair you want me to look into, please do not hesitate to send them in. All right, sorry, I needed to take a sip of water. All right, we're back. So this was our speculation for last week, and like I told us, gold is bullish. I told us last week that gold was bullish. Gold is still bullish. All right, and what I said was, if per adventure we got an entry confirmation here, we'll just see gold sell and then we can take the buy from here. The buy was our major move, even though this buy we gave ourselves this buy 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then if adventure you might not have closed, you should still be in massive profit. All right, but I want to assume that almost everybody has closed out on that. So now, what is gold looking at? Looking for this week. So from the weekly frame, you can see that gold is almost at its all-time high. All right. In fact, the reaction we are getting is it from that block? Not yet. So we have not even tapped that block. So gold is almost approaching its all-time high. So guys, you have to be careful. Don't short gold. All right. Please, nobody should short gold. All right. Please don't do that. But we have this POI here, this breaker block here that gold didn't give us a it was a blow, but gold did not clearly give us a reaction. It broke, it ran through it, and then it's now looking like a breaker block for us to want to work with. So I wouldn't be advising anybody to short gold, or instead I'll be advising us to look for possible buy entries. Or even though sometimes it might look enticing for you to look for a short, maybe because you're saying this and then this OB and then maybe come here and then I short you and blah blah blah. But please don't do that. All right. Don't do that. All right. If it is too risky, you don't want to do that. All right, because remember I told us that a lot of fundamentals are still going on for pairs tagged to the dollar. All right, and all other currencies, because yeah, we're getting to the end of the year, and then most businesses will be closing their books. All right, so it is not the best time for you to want long or short without any clear setup. All right, so please do not do that. Now, so this is gold, and then let's come down to the fast time frame and see. All right, so for me, right, this breaker block still be my best lookout point. Okay, for me on gold. So 3 hours. All right, we're still trying to look for the best entry that we can see, because gold is bullish. All right, gold is bullish. So let us see. If you take a very close look at this point, we swept this. All right, we also broke strong above. All right, so there's the 3 hours. All right, there's the 3 hours. We swept that. We also broke structure there. So this will be a place to watch. I think that also aligns with that breaker block. All right, so I think we might just stick with this breaker block and see, because even though it and then see it came back to tap that breaker block and give us a reaction. So we should be expecting some sort of reactions from here on gold. All right, so gold, this is where I'm looking for my buy on gold. All right, from this point, so something around here, $2,630 $230, and then this, and then boom, bottom. So something like this on gold. All right, so this is my expectation on gold. My expectation go to sell into this point, and then we can get some sort of buys on gold. All right, so this is my lookout on gold for the week. Okay, fingers crossed it plays out. We're good to go. If it doesn't, we are still good to go. All right, so you might want to watch gold. You might want to put your eyes on gold and see what gold will dish out for us this week. My SL is a little below breaker block. All right, so I believe the price points are clear enough for everybody to see. All right, so you might want to look into that. So that's that on gold. And moving on to other currency pairs, let's look at AUD/JPY. Do I have it here? All right, AUD/JPY. All right, so I'm going to look about few of them and see if we can come up with something. All right, so let's look at AJ and see if there's something for us to work with on AJ. All right, so as we can see, all right, from the daily perspective, all right, AJ seems to be bullish. All right, we've taken this high. All right, this other high too. All right, so AJ has been bullish. All right, AJ is bullish. So let us look for the suitable point to enter for buy on AJ. All right, so let's see if the daily gave us a clear POI that AJ is reacting from. All right, I think that we're still reacting off this. So if you're transferring that, it will be off of this one here. All right, that is where the reaction is coming from, off of this one here. And we have also swept. We took out, used this as our inducement, and then bought back up, and it seems like we have taken out this. All right, and then after that sweep, we started selling. So let us see, breaking it down. What can we see? So this is the first time frame. We are reacting from now. Tested this zone a lot of times, so let us see though. So we also have a break of structure here. This I was taken out. Okay, and then we have this breaker block here too. Because first of all, look closely. All right, the last move, and then boom, it used it, and boom, boom, we pushed back up. So now we still have this breaker block here. So this should be inducement, and then boom, buy. So let's come down to TOS. I think that should be a lot clearer. So where is it? And then this might not stand. It's not looking. It's looking. I'm moving for me. So what am I seeing on AJ? Possible buy on AJ, guys. Possible buy on AJ. So this is what I'm looking at from that point here, and then we can target this high. All right, so from that point, and then we can target this high. So you can decide to use this low. All right, we can decide to use this low, all right, as our SL. All right, guys, so a buy on ages, or we are seeing buy, we have taken out this high. All right, so we should be targeting this, at least from here, we should be targeting this point. So we are seeing a possible buy on AUD JPY, guys. All right, so from 99.963, we can take our buy, and then our SF should be around 490. All right, 490, 491. So around that point. So this is our lookout on AUD JPY. Possible buy, guys. Possible buy on AJ. So moving on, let's look at other currency pairs. Let's look at I don't know, no request yet. Let's look at maybe card CHF and something. I'm just trying to touch as many pairs as possible, so that we can have opportunities to to work with. All right, you have a lot of opportunities to work with. I think that should help you. So if adventure, this one has not yet is not yet ripe for you to hit, the order might be or should be for you to capitalize on. Now, from weekly time frame, let me clear out the stuff we have here. So on weekly time frame, this would have been the break of structure to the downside. Okay, and then if we use this to measure price is reacting off the 50% of the Fibonacci. You can see that, guys, of the 50% of the Fib. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So coming down to the daily time frame, all right, or even from the, we can see that we broke above this high. All right, and then we are left with this other block that price has not yet mitigated. Okay, and then coming down to the daily, all right, you see that this is where we are getting the reaction of, all right, because of this small, not small though, but break of structure here, and then from this, oh, sorry about that. So from this OB here, so that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So what are my expectations for card CHF? I can also see a break of structure here too. All right, and then I can see a sort of trend line. Okay, so we have a break of structure here. All right, the origin of this move is from here, as you can all see that this is the origin of this particular move here. So my expectation is for price to give us a pull and then push back up. So what does the flowers look like? This. All right, this is actually from here. So this is our lookout on card CHF. All right, we have this trend line here as providing support. Okay, and then we also have the other block that move started from. We can see. All right, so where we broke structure, which is this was the high, this was the low that pushed price, and then we broke above this high. So we have momentum here that we expect that there was enough momentum to push price above the previous high, and then we got a break of structure. So we should see price come back into this point, and then can look for our buys. So I would have picked this, all right, but yeah, I'm seeing something here already. So let us see. Okay, that this came down here, and then we can still be cautious about around this point here. All right, I get that. All right, no problem. This should work. All right, so this is also one of the points you might look into. This is 61.8% of the fib. So it's possible we can see a sort of buy from here first. All right, we might see buy from that particular price point. All right, before price even get here. So once price gets to the 61.8%, all right, guys, you can start looking for a buy. All right, because this should just serve as our inducement, and then price comes in and peak. This should be our sweep. All right, a strong low that we don't expect price to break, and then we can see some buys from here. So we have this as our first point. All right, if this does not hold, then we can look into this one here. Yeah, Mr. Olu, definitely I will look into odd card as you have requested. It's good to see you once again. Welcome, sir. So this is card CHF, and then D61.8. Like I said, I am interested in this point. All right, I want to see what price will do here. Okay, so guys, I'm watching at 61.8, and if this does not hold, then I can come down to 88.2% of the Fibonacci. So this is my lookout on card CHF, and it's possible buy. So either here or here. All right, this is looking interesting. All right, so put your eyes down, and guys, you can also look and see what might play out there. So let's look at AUD card as requested by Mr. Olu and see if we can capitalize on something. I think we might have 4. All right, but let us see. All right, I think this is still valid. This is still looking valid. All right, so let me clear out these old setups. And these. So we broke structure to the upside here. All right, and then we are reacting off of the other block, which is all right. So we have gotten the first reaction. All right, and then coming down, it means that we should be expecting a retest, and then boom. So what can we see here? All right, so we got a sweep of liquidity here. All right, sweep. Okay, break structure. This was the last high. This low break structure, another break of structure. So I think this is still valid. This is still valid on AUD card. So we should be expecting some sort of retracement into this point, and then we can look for buys. All right, so let's come down to maybe 2 hours and see something maybe much clearer on the 2 hours time frame. All right, so ready. This is the other block. This one has peaked. So this is it. Maybe 45 minutes. I want us to be able to at least identify 30. 30 do it for us. Okay, lastly, we might not go below this. But I'm just trying to see the exact candle. All right, the exact one. Well, okay, I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing something around here, or at the same time. here. All right, so let's go back to like 1 hour and see. All right, so something around here. Okay, so where we are, where the tool is, the risk to reward tool is. All right, so I am seeing a possible buy on odd card. All right, I'm seeing a possible buy on odd card. So we might just use all of these as liquidity. All right, equal low liquidity, and then we can come into this, and then we can push price, or we can expect that price will push back up. All right, so this is my expectation on odd card, possible buy on odd card. All right, possible buy on odd card, and this is the setup. All right, so you want to watch this and then capitalize on it once it fits your entry criteria, guys. So this is my possible lookout on odd card. So moving on, or maybe GJ. Let's look at GJ. All right, so I think we're talking about GJ initially. All right, this is GJ. All right, and then it played out beautifully well to how we anticipated from our last stream. So let me clear all of this off, and since it's a new week, let's see. Go, and let's start from daily time frame and see. Okay, all right, so this is GBP JPY on the daily time frame, and then most of JPY pairs has been reacting from is around regions like this. So this one did a little sweep. So around regions like this, and then understanding structure. All right, so we have this high here that was taken out, break of structure. All right, and then maybe this one here, another break of structure to the upside. All right, and then looking closely, what will you see? We started retracing downwards. All right, then that's from daily, but I can also see something here. All right, based on what I can see. All right, according to where price is almost at. All right, we have this. All right, price swept this and then tap into this other block here, this massive other block here. All right, but let's work with. So this is it. Price swept this one and tap into this. So this should be a strong low. All right, now this week we have left here. All right, is our OB. All right, obviously from a higher time frame or a lower time frame that we're going to go, we should see something around there. So this is daily. Let's come down to 4 hours and see. Bam. As you can see, guys, will be on the 4 hours time frame break here. So what am I expecting price to do for GJ? All right, come down here and then boom. So this is my projection for GBP JPY. All right, something like this, a buy from here. All right, we'll target this point, and then where will our SL be? All right, somewhere around here. At least let's just give it some space to breathe. All right, you understand? So a possible buy on GBP JPY. All right, so price should take out this equal low we are seeing here as our liquidity, tap into this OB, and then we can boom. Maybe to even give us a new high, but this around 1.29. So something like this, my lookout is on GBP JPY. All right, GBP JPY, that is my lookout, guys. So you might also want to look into that and see for yourself. All right, so GJ possible buy. All right, we swept liquidity here. This is the low. I didn't expect price to go below. All right, but all the way up here, I'm expecting us to come here full pull back, and then we can see another impulse to the upside, guys. So which other GPCHF? I'm going to take about 2 or 3 and then close for tonight. I don't know if I gave this all right, but well. So GBPCHF from daily time frame. All right. I think we have been looking at this rejection block for a while now. Because we broke structure here. All right, something quite similar. All right. So we have it as our sweep. All right, and then this rejection order block. So which means that what we're expecting on GBPCHF is a sell to buy. All right, a sell to buy from this point. Okay, sell to buy. So looking at how soon price might get here. All right, but let's just have that we're expecting a buy from this point. All right, so let's just have it at the back of our mind. There's really not too much to talk about that, but I feel like that should be something you want to look into. So maybe we'll check maybe you will see HF and then we can just check maybe UGP. All right, but let's look. Sorry, UJ. I didn't talk about UJ. All right, so UJ. I'm pretty sure. Wow. So this was our setup for UJ as a last week. All right, and then we have so one ratio 2.46. So this trade is still on. But I advised us when we're getting into the weekend that we could close our trades on UJ. But well, I think that's a good one for us. I believe that you guys made profit at. So now this is where UJ is reacting from. All right, and then from the daily time frame, let me see what I am seeing. All right, so based on the daily time frame, all right, price broke structure here, and then we got the reaction from this. Price also broke structure here, and then this is the OB. All right, this is how big it is. Price has tested it. All right, but let me see why I'm still looking at that zone. Oh, we still have some gaps to fill. All right, the price did not yet fill. So let's still have this marked out, right, as a strong low that we expect that price should possibly come into and then buy. But at the same time, we have broken structure here to the upside too. And let me take this out. All right, we did a little sweep, all right, of this low. So based on that sweep, this is expected to be strong, all right, and then this guy should keep up. But if in that case it doesn't happen, my major lookout is still here. All right, my major lookout for UJ is still this zone here for a buy. All right, I feel safer buying from here. All right, so my lookout is still here. All right, a buy from this point and then like that, and then we can push price all the way up. All right, so this is my lookout on UJ. All right, I still feel like we might devour the zone here and then come down into this point. Then we can push back up. All right, so this is what I'm seeing on UJ. So guys, we have to be careful on UJ. All right, but this is what I'm seeing. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Maybe a possible sell into this zone and then buy back up, because like we said, we're still expecting dollar to still be strong. All right, so all things being equal, this is what I'm expecting on USD JPY. All right, so this is my expectation on USD JPY. So let's watch out. Let's see if all of these are going to play out. So I think we've spent about 1 hour on the score. This is about 1 hour 8 minutes. I think we had about 10 minutes to wait for you guys to join in, and then we've been on the call for um almost an hour. 2 minutes will just make it 1 hour where we have been analyzing the chart. So I feel like we have touched a couple of current pairs. All right. I don't know if maybe we should just do one more. All right. I think yes, there's a pair we talked about. It is Euro card. All right. So just going to do some of these Euro commodities. I think I didn't do much of Euros. All right. So clear off. All right. So from here, all right. This is where I picked this is where we are picking our OB from. Okay. The major move, break structure. Right. So this high was taken out based of this, but you see the price did not pick the OB, and we are coming to pick it from this point. So the buyer started on EA, that's Euro AUD. You might just need to be able to position yourself whenever we see a pullback. You might want to catch in for the buy. All right. So I think we gave this, yes, 2 weeks ago. It didn't pick us, all right, but now it has. So we might just look for, all right, the set to just follow up on this trade. All right. So like I said, I think yes, I'm pretty sure we gave it 2 weeks ago. It didn't peak then, but now it has. So guys, this is one of our trades that it took a while for it to peak, but yes, we are in. All right. If you set your pending order, we are in. All right, and then we should be, in case price retraces back, this will be where we'll be looking at it from. So that's that for Euro AUD. All right, I don't think uh um should I still do more? I know on Euro card this didn't play out. So I think that's all, guys. I think that is all from me. Okay, we didn't have a lot of requests. All right, Mr. Olu just requested for odd card, and then I think we're able to talk about that and be looking to Euro AUD and other currency pairs. So I believe that with what we have, all right, we can. Oh, beautiful. AUDCHF. I think we gave this also last week. All right, with last week. Okay. And then I told us that we're expecting a buy from the 76.4. Just that price decided to do a quick one on us and didn't get there and just started pushing and pushing and pushing back up. So apologies, guys. That always happens in the market. Okay, so I believe with what we have, all right, we should be able to have a profitable new week, all right, in as much as we follow through with everything that we have discussed, all right, in as much as we follow through with your risk management and you do not overshoot your account. I believe that we are good to go, all right. We also have this on NZD card. You might want to keep an eye on this too. All right, I think we gave it the last call we had. So it is still valid on NZD card. Okay, you need to look for a lower time frame entry, and then you can shoot your shot. So personally, what me I'll be waiting for is something around this line, a break above this trend line, a test of this OB, and then we can push back up. All right, so something around here. So break above the trend line, a test of the other block, and then we can push back up. So NZD card, we are already inside our point of interest. So please just pick a point of entry that works for you, and you can, okay, I've already given in mind what I will be looking out for. Something around this region. Yeah, so something around this region. Break above this trend line, retest of break above the trend line, break of structure, retest of other block, and then I will buy. All right, so this is NZD card. So remember, break above, come down, and then I shoot my shot on NZD card. So I believe that I've been able to do justice to our request, and I've also touched some few currency commodities that I feel like should be able to give us some massive profits for the week. Remember, guys, always trade with proper risk management. All right, do not over leverage your account at all. All right, please do not over leverage. Like I always say, sometimes not taking a trade is the best trade. All right, so please do not overshoot your account. Risk what you know that you are comfortable losing. All right, this is the forex space, and anything can happen. All right, but I believe that if you apply proper risk management, you should be able to get good enough profit, all right, good enough entries, good enough trades, all right, for this week. All right, so like come your way again. All right, I want to wish in each and every one of us a profitable new week. All right, our next point of contact will be on Telegram. We're going to see on Telegram on Friday, 2 p.m. GMT plus 1, 2 p.m. West African time. We're going to be live on Padomzfx Academy Community, the Telegram channel, where we are going to do a market recap. Okay, and then you can ask me whatever questions you might have regarding the market, what played out, what I said you don't understand, or probably what you learned that you just need clarification, or how I even trade. So that can happen that will be happening on the Telegram channel on Friday. So you want to do well to follow up on all of those currency pairs that we have analyzed, and then do well to join for the market recap so that you can get better insight to all of this. So like come your way again, trade with proper risk management, and do have a profitable week. Bye bye, and God bless you.